Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with a review of Extermination #1. So I've been jumping back on the Marvel, I want to do these things. I was like, are Marvel Comics really that bad? So I did a video, reading every issue that came out, not every, but most of them, and to find out are Marvel really bad, or are we just kind of knee-jerk reactioning to it? And one of the things I read, of course, was all of the X-Men. You have to. Especially if you're a teenager from the 80s who read comics, and I mean, that was just big. It's the X-Men, man. So I was surprised to find out that with the exception of one, most of them are just kind of average. Well, two, because one of them's really bad. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going into here, because I really haven't been following the X-Men. Every time I read them, they're just blah, just mundane books. So I picked up Extermination, and for all intents and purposes, I'm flying in blind. My brother got to review these. He would know what's going on a lot more than I did. It was just a trade-off. He got the X-Men, and I got the better books. Anyway, so I picked this one up. Once again, I'm kind of at a loss. Wait, so Vampire Storm from another dimension is in this dimension? I did not know that. And, stuff like that, where I do wish that this book kind of gave us a little bit of more of what's going on. I think this page that we're looking at right now, Marvel has in a lot of books, and I think they just let that fall on a lot of storytelling. I mean, you don't have to build up the backstory if you've got 2 paragraphs telling everybody what's going on the credits page. And I think that's Marvel lazy writing. So the story gets started. I'm like, oh, Ahab. I remember that from the 90s. Days of Future Present, right? Okay, sure, okay. Let's see how this goes. And it turns out to be pretty fun, actually. I think this is as close to classic X-Men that I've read in a long time. It's building up this world. It's building up this sense of dread. And it's showing that anybody can be hurt. So okay, fine. I'm in on this. They introduce a couple of French twins that just mysteriously show up in the United States for some reason that I hope will come into play later. Otherwise, we waste like 4 pages on them. So it is an exciting book, and for once in a long time, I'm feeling excited to find out what happens to the X-Men. It's not a flawless story. It's not a flawless book. In this case, a couple of characters get attacked. I'm going to try to be as vague as possible because I know this is a new issue and you want to come in. You want to enjoy it as much as I do, or how I did as well. So a couple of the characters get attacked, and it's supposed to be a who's who. It's supposed to be a mystery. Who is the attacker? Oh, wait, that's not Ahab. What is going on? Oh, this is weird. I don't know what. And right away, I knew who it was. They really try to hide it from you, but whoops, mistake. They totally just blew the wad through the dialogue. And I was like, oh, really? They're going, no. Yeah, it was, the reveal is at the end, and it's such, it was not just a letdown for the fact that I understood and I was able to suss out who it was going to be, but it was also a very disappointing ending based on the fact that, really, this is the direction you're going to go in, guys? Anyway, when you see it, I don't know what your thoughts are going to be. Let me know in the comments below, but that was mine. Overall, though, I do enjoy the story. I want to find out what's going to happen next. I think that that it built up. I liked seeing Ahab again. I'd like to see a competent Cyclops. There's way too many Jean Greys. It's like at first they killed her off and like, hey, it was weird, just Jean Grey. Now there's just way too many fucking Jean Greys. That's going to be like 15 more Phoenix stories coming up because of all the Jean Greys in here. Overall, though, yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, I'm glad that they didn't have overpowered Iceman. I hate the fact that he's an ultimate level. I forget what they call it. I was going to make a joke about him being one of the more powerful. Omega. He's an Omega level mutant, and he's the most powerful, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Let him be Iceman. But, yeah, they didn't play him overpowered here. And when they don't do that, I think that it helps the tension when they don't overpower their mutants. I mean, sure, and one thing also I would love to see is that the mutants tire. These are their bodies that are producing the energy and stuff like that. So when they use it, let's see them tire. And that just doesn't seem to be happening anymore. Anyway, that's my opinion. What is yours? Have you read Extermination? Are you going to read it? Was it on your radar? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, click share, subscribe. You know the drill. YouTube doesn't always do this, so hit the notification bell. Sometimes they notify you, and sometimes they don't, but hopefully they will because cool things happen around here. Also, I've got a theme park channel. Go on over, check out Mad About the Mouse. Links in the description below. Speaking of things that are in the description below, there's a link to Patreon. Go on over, drop $1 in the till, and help me keep making videos for you. Thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.